From the oldest park in baseball, MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Today, a matchup of AL East rivals between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Tim Raines looks to keep up the pace in the AL batting title race right after this. Nick Pivetta, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
So now here is Derek Jeter, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them, show up to the yard today, looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
3-0 now. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Now to bat, Bernie Williams. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Verdugo waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opponent.
And they got him.
Well, this game is still getting underway, so maybe he wasn't quite awake yet over there at first. Hate to have a guy picked off, but I guess it's better in the first than in the ninth.
Here comes Tino Martinez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into play here at 273. 25 homers and 67 runs batted in. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Count is 1-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Verdugo will wait on it. And he will put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Yankees. Yankees nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. You're dialed in to the show. And now, Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Sox, the designated hitter.
And a swing from him yields
Xander
a foul pop out of play to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Here he comes again. 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles, doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder, always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. The pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee in them. Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. His average right at 295 here to start play. 26 home runs and 60 runs batted in. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Plate now is the designated hitter, Darryl Strawberry.
The designated hitter, Darryl Strawberry.
First pitch on its way. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. Called strike 0-2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Next for New York, Jose Canseco. Now here's the first offering.
Canseco.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with...
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 32 now for the season as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore, unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Next to stand in is Tim Raines. He's been swinging a very hot bat so far this year and currently finds himself in second place on the leaderboard as he strives for that batting title.
And I'm guaranteeing you he's fully aware of how many hits it's going to take for him to overtake that #1 spot. He's got his eye on the top spot in batting average.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. And looking at his post All-Star break performance, his pace has slowed down a bit, but not to the point where there's any real reason for concern just yet.
Yeah, I wouldn't be concerned about it. Anytime you're hovering in that 280 to 300 range for 10 games, you usually feel pretty good about it. The only problem is he had such a great first half, his average has actually dipped a little bit.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. And he was rewarded for his incredible first half with an invite to the Midsummer Classic. Always an honor.
Yeah, he's certainly slowed. His timing looks a little bit off these last 10 games, but still finding a way to work that one knock a night in there and keep everybody off his back. I think he figures it out pretty quick here.
Alfonso Soriano.
Next up, Alfonso Soriano, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
Hey, not a bad year for a second baseman. There's some really good two-sackers out there, but second basemen aren't typically where you expect to have one of your better hitters.
Here's the first pitch. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled a ball 1-0. And he's really continued to look great in the second half of the season. Over the last 10 games, hitting over 300.
No surprise this guy found himself in the All-Star game in the Midsummer Classic. He absolutely had a monster first half. He was almost a certain lock to represent his team at that game.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 New York. And now the first pitch.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Fouled off. The next 3-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Running hard. He's digging for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. And stepping in, Bobby Dahlbeck trying here to plate the tying run from second. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Renfroe leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black.
Well-executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 2-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Digging in will be Jorge Posada as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Now the pitch. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here's the pitch.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Lifted the other way to left center. Martinez on the run, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Now at the plate is Derek Jeter. Worked a walk his first time up. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 1 and the Red Sox 0.
The Red Sox do hit in the third. They're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively. But first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts. So that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here it comes. Marwin Gonzalez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Batting ninth.
First offering on its way. Christian Vasquez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 2. Designated
So it's
hitter.
back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better two-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. In there, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Bernie Williams. First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. Martinez has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping in once again is Tino Martinez. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Renfroe is there. 2 down.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Standing in now, Darryl Strawberry, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball swung on and missed.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Alex Verdugo.
The center fielder.
As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike to count. All even now, 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. This one sinks low on a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
A bouncer up the middle, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, J.D.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead.
Now batting.
Next, it'll be Rafael Devers. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, usually the 2nd time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Yankees 1 and the Red Sox nothing. So now to the plate, Jose Canseco, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
The 3-1. Lifted down the line in left. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Up next, Tim Raines grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
1-1.
Canseco aboard here at first with nobody out.
Nope.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Runner back standing. The 2-1 on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And this will get down and make its way to the monster for extra bases. Canseco rounds the corner and is headed home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Man, for me, this is one of the most beautiful plays in the game. Love to see an aggressive base runner try and make it from first to home. Better yet, love a well-executed relay with long throws, guys understanding where to be in position to make impact plays throughout the course of the game.
Now the 0-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Now it'll be Jorge Posada 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. 2 men on, 2 out. And that'll bring up one of the members of the 3,000 hit club, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
1-2 now.
Count 1-2.
Here's the 1-2. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
2-2. Here it is.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Payoff pitch on its way. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Derek Jeter is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Here's the 1-0. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him. One and 1. Here it is.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
One run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Yankees leave them loaded. They lead it 1-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
For the Red
Good
Sox,
stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hunter Renfroe is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Fouled away. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
The first baseman.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And that'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. Hit down the third baseline. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter, number 5, second baseman.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez.
Hernandez.
As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Again, another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. The throw into second. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Darwinzon Hernandez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 63.
Top half of the 6th about to get started. And coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Bernie Williams. First pitch on the way. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Hard hit towards center. Playable for Verdugo, and there's one gone.
Up next
now to the plate, here is Tino Martinez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Down the left field line and deep. Now another 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And they'll get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a single.
Hey, guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first. First one makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Ricky Henderson is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 home. That misses. 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Renfroe is there. 2 down. Jose Canseco back at the plate now, and he's been the entire offense so far with the solo homer he hit earlier. first delivery to him.
Ball, that's down.
Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Hit weakly on the ground to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Yankees are out in front, 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And another foul ball. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate, where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
2-2 the count. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Xander Bogaerts is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And it's fouled away. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Heading out towards shallow right. Raines will come in a bit and put it away for the 2nd out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 99.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Raines gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail this one. Austin Bryce is
Attention, please. Now pitching to the Red Sox, number 31. Austin Bryce.
Here's the first pitch. Tim Raines is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
A ball and 2 strikes.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
This is foul right side. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Range leads off second with nobody out. And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Boy, I tell you what, that's a big RBI late in the game here. They take a 2-0 lead. The way the pitching's been for them tonight, they're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do is give you a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there, fearful of making one mistake.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Hernandez onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Stepping in now, Wade Boggs, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a walk in his last trip. The 0-1 on its way. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runner's on the move for second. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Here comes the right fielder. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And that's the second out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Derek Jeter. First pitch of the AB now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1. Striding in for Boston, J.D. Martinez. They'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. On at first, and that is a big out to lead off the home seventh.
The batter, the third baseman.
One man is out in the Red Sox seventh.
Your attention, please.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Next to dig in, Hunter Renfroe. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together. Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Outside and low, 3-0. Bobby Dahlbeck, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Comes back with a dandy of a curveball there, and it's a full count, 3-2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And there are two away now. That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch of the AB now. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. 2-2. Devers at second with two down. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for the Red Sox. They trail things here 2-0. Marcus Walden has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 64.
Ready to begin the eighth, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Bernie Williams. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. Now here it comes.
2 balls, no strikes.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Outside, 3-0 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez is there, and he has it for the out.
The first Tino Martinez.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Right side. Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2. Next up is Ricky Henderson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now. That evens it up 1-1. Now here it comes. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Count even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Jose Canseco would be next. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Verdugo. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. And now in the box, Kike Hernandez. He doubled his last time through.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 1-1.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Fouled away. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Now batting, catcher.
To the plate now, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. No hits to this point. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 1-1 home. To the left side, but it's well fouled. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
1 ball.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. But not before they answer back here.
The lefty, Jose Canseco.
The pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1. Misses for the 2nd ball. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Tim Raines waits on deck. Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. Digging in now for the Yankees, Tim Raines. Now, despite the matchup against some typically formidable pitching, he has already turned in a multi-hit performance.
That's why this guy's an absolute monster. He doesn't discriminate. You put a good guy out on the mound, he finds a way to work his knocks in, and he feasts on the 3-4-5s.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Verdugo waits on it. 1 out. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a dive, but he's back in. First delivery to him. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Now the 2-0. He's running. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Canseco, the runner at second with 1 away. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. So next to bat will be Jorge Posada. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here's the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a ball.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And it's fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance. But after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Wade Boggs comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. This year against right-handed pitching, Boggs brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and a look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average.
But 1's all they get as the run scores.
Now batting.
At the plate now is Derek Jeter. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. 0-2. Here it is. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Yankees. Alex
leading off for the Red Sox,
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
So we got him looking there. Alex Verdugo is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the ninth. Into the box now, J.D. Martinez lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of
hit high and deep out to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best.
A dive, and he can't hang on. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Yanks took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Kenny Rogers earns win number 15 on the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Mariano Rivera earns the save out of the bullpen, his 22nd. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon.